have a seat on your chair. We always want to sit far enough forward on our chair so our feet are flat. Take a little look, toes pointing straight ahead. Drop your arms by your side. Start with a little shoulder roll. Get your shoulders up, back, and down. From the shoulder roll, we are taking an inhale. Reach up, take a nice big inhale. Blow it out. Exhale. Do that again. Fill your lungs. Nice big inhale. Blow it out. Exhale. We'll do that one more time. Here comes your inhale. Reach up. Here comes your exhale, blow it out. Take a side stretch. Right arm sweeps up, stretch the right side of your body. There's your lengthening. Drop the right arm, left arm goes up. There we go. Let's do that one more time. Reach up with your right arm. Reach up with your left arm. Bring both your arms up right here. Clasp your hands. Flip your palms towards the ceiling. Big stretch. Open the arms up, take them to the back of your chair, lift your chest, chin can go up. Bring your hands to your thighs, drop your chin, roll through your spine. Here comes your cow cat, lift your chest to your chin. Now you round through the back, you take it at your pace, getting that movement from the tail all the way to the top of your head. Do that one more time. Take the full round. When you finish that, bring yourself up tall. Lift your right leg. Add some ankle circles. Take it around in one direction. Take it around in the other direction. Think soft and relax for your ankle circles. Set the foot down. Lift the left leg. Here comes your ankle circles on the left leg. Again, soft, gentle. Take it around in the other direction. Your foot goes down. Here comes a lift of your leg, big or small, hug, think stretch here. Foot goes down, we lift the other leg. Here's the hug. Set it down, let's go right to those hip circles. You're gonna circle your leg out, slide it in, switch legs. Getting a little focus on our hip joints. You're gonna see more hip movement coming up in a little while. There is that circle and slide, big or small. On the next one, you're going to slide out and circle in. It's a slide and a circle, a slide and a circle, slide out, circle in, slide out, circle in. We'll do that one more time. Finish this one. Your feet are a little bit wider so your hands can come to your thighs. Add some upper body circles. And this is to feel good. Take it whatever size circle that really feels good for your body. Let's change directions. Take it around in the opposite direction. Once you finish this, keep your hands on your thighs, add a little lean forward, drop the right shoulder, little upper back mobility, bring it to center, drop the left shoulder. We'll do that one more time, getting that movement, drop the right shoulder, drop the left shoulder. Now bring yourself to the center, add a nice lean forward. Maybe you go a little bit forward, maybe you drop the head, you go a little bit deeper. Now, all of this depends on what feels good for you. This is a feel-good exercise. You would start bringing yourself up. Bring your feet in. Keep your feet flat. Again, check, toes straight ahead, knees straight ahead. Drop your arms by your side. Sweep your arms up with your fingertips down. Here comes that shoulder, but our wrist is what we're focusing on. You're going to inhale as you bring it up. Exhale, sweep it down. Now we're flipping our wrist intentionally. We want to get the movement. Nice stretch for your forearms. We'll do that one more time. And then you're going to open your arms up to the side and then sweep the right arm across. Give yourself a little stretch here. Open the arms, left arm goes across. We do that again. Open, arm goes across. Open, arm goes across. Open up, add your big arm circles. Take your arms up and around, up and around. Now there's your shoulder mobility, right? We want to feel the shoulders work. Think thumbs face the front. You're going to have to rotate your shoulders. Do that one more time, and then gentle twist to the right. Take your hands outside your right thigh, sit up tall. Take a little look over your shoulder. Take it to the left side. Bring yourself to the front. Take your fingertips up. Make a Y. Pull down to a W. This is going to be your upper back work. Reach to a Y. Pull down to a W. It's a reach and a pull. This is intentional for your upper back. Reach and pull. Let's do that one more time. Reach and pull. Now take your hands out in front of you. Slide your feet out. And now you're going to pull your elbows back as you push your feet down. There's your toes up and elbows back. Feet go down. Moving together, upper lower body. This is chest and back. But then we get our shins and calves as well. One more time, slide the feet in. Let's stretch out the fingers, lift the toes. Make a fist, lift the heels. Stretch your fingers, lift your toes. Make a fist, lift your heels. Let's do that again. Fingers and toes, fist and heels. One more time. Feet stay down. Wrist circles. Circle your wrists around in one direction. Circle your wrists around in the other direction. We go into our out, out, in. Here we go. It's your out, out, in. Out, out, in. So a little more movement for your upper and lower body together. Make it big, keep it smaller. All of these are your choices on how you feel every day. Lots of energy, make it bigger. Less energy, keep it a little bit smaller. When you finish this one, tap your toes back, add some bicep curls. Right here, add a little bicep curl as you tap your toe back. There's that tap back, tap back. We have 4 more like this. There's your 3. Now we're going to go back to out, out. Go left first. There's your out, out, and in. Out, out, and in. Pick your intensity. There's your 5 and your 4. It's your 3. 2. Let's go back to bicep curls. Tap back. Come back to the move we were just doing. Little tap back and curl. And now I'm going to make it double. Do 2 on this side. Little double tap back and switch. Little double tap back and switch. We'll do that one more time on each side. Little double. And now we are going to march. Take your arms to the side. Add your march. Take your arms to the side. Remember your options here. It could be the heel lift. It could be a big lift. Whatever works for you. Arms and legs are moving. Here are your overhead presses. Push your arms up and overhead. Push and bring it down. Push and bring it down. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, let your arms relax. Plant your feet down. We'll come into our little bit of core work as we lean forward and back. I'm going to cross the arms in front to start. Little cross. Think of reaching through the top of your head. Sit up tall. Add your lean back. A little or a lot. Now remember, this is core strengthener. If you feel it in your low back, then you're not really using your core. Sit up tall. Add your lean to the front. Now you add your lean back, and I'm going to reach my fingertips out in front of me. That changes the move, a little bit more intensity. If you don't want it, don't take it. Now I'm going to add on here. You're going to take your lean to the front. As you lean to the front, we're going to take our arms to a Y. I'm bringing it upper back. Pull your elbows down to a double. We did this sitting up tall. Here's a variation. We're going to do it with our lean forward. That means you have to use your core. You reach to your Y, you pull back into your W, zip up the core. It's a reach and a pull. Let's do that one more time. And then you're going to lean back. And here comes your core. I'm going to reach my fingertips to the front as I lean back, lean back, lean back. If you want to add on with me, you're going to cross your arms in front, add a little twisted knee lift. So maybe you want to just do the twist without the knee lift, right? Maybe you're going to add the knee. Now, the knee, more intense. If it bothers your low back, sit up taller, skip the leg, make the move work for your body. These are just options of variations. You're going to do the one that is best for you. There's your 4, 3, 2, and now you're going to bring yourself up and that lean forward. You can take your hands to your thighs this time. Lean forward. Give yourself a big stretch. Bring yourself all the way up here. We are going to take ourselves to standing. Feel free, take a sip of water. If it's underneath your chair, grab the sip now. Mine is on the shelf. Bring yourself up to standing. We're going to start by adding some movement for our hips. I'm grabbing water. Make sure you have the chair. This first move I'm showing you, it's a new move. We haven't done it before. And I want you to hold on to the chair so you can focus on the hip movement. Holding on to the chair. This is specifically for your hip. You're going to lift the knee to the front. You're going to open it up to the side. You're going to bring it behind you and then set it down and do it again. It's going to be a knee to the front. Think open to the side and circle it around. So we're thinking hip circle, take it up and around. Now I'm making a big movement intentionally so you can see what I'm doing. You do not have to make it that big. Once you finish this one, it is your leg swing. You're going to swing your leg forward back. There's the swing forward back. We have the other side. You're stepping over to the other side, holding on to the chair. There's that knee lift. Open it to the side, sweep it back and take it around. If you need to set it down in between, go for it. Lift, take it up and around. So now we're focused. Think hip circle, moving through your hip joint, up and around. We're going to do one more, and then add your leg swings. Swing your leg forward, back. There it is. Releasing the hip, little softness here. Now, if both our feet are on the floor, it's your hip circles. You know, I like to bring these in. Relax, loosen it up. We're going to be moving on to more strengthening mobility exercises. Take it over to the other direction. Our next move is going to be our deadlift. I call it a good morning when we put our hands behind our head. Now remember your options. You could cross your hands in front of you. You could keep your hands at your thighs. Biggest movement, hands behind your head. You would press the head back, and then here comes, you push the hips back. Now, just like it is when we're doing our core in the chair, if the only place you're feeling it is in your low back, you need to make some adjustments. Bend your knees more. Focus on pressing into your feet. Take your hands to your thighs so they're pressing into your thighs. Focus on pushing your hips back. If this is a hinge movement, this is how we're really supposed to move. Straight spine. That's another big part. Straight from the tailbone to the top of your head. You have 2 more to go here. This is a big move for the hamstrings, the butt, the core. Now take one more here. When you finish this one, keep yourself upright. And we're going to practice our step touch side to side. You can bring your arms down. I like to stay behind my chair. That way I have it if I need it. Step touch. Remember, if you want it bigger, you're going to step up and over. Both legs. Maybe you push the arms to the front, but you could be holding onto your chair. It's a step up and over. It's your up and over. Big or small. If you don't want to lift your leg high, maybe you focus more on stepping far, right? You might be taking a further step touch. That is working on your confidence of moving, taking your feet further apart too. Once you finish this one, we're practicing our balance of a tree pose. I started bringing this in. It's a great balance exercise. It's different than our knee or our heel behind. Now, kickstand, great option. Watch the hip, bring it in. Chair is here if you want it. I'm going to slide my leg up. I'm taking my hands out. I find that balancing sometimes with my arms out to the side, a little bit more help, but you might choose to take your hands someplace else. And always, always feel free to use your chair. Relax your arms, relax your legs. I'm just stepping to the other side to take my tree pose on the other side. And again, just here's your kickstand. Maybe you're low, maybe you're high. Just as a little FYI, I'm on carpeting. There's padding. It's harder to balance the more carpeting and padding you have. A little bit easier if you're on a tile or a wood floor. I mention that because sometimes people say, go ahead, set the foot down, take some hip circles. They say they balance better, say, in their bathroom. Well, if your bathroom has tiling or a hard floor, it's going to be easier to balance than it is when you're on carpeting. So the thicker the cushioning is, the harder it is to balance. Take it around in the other direction. Now we're going to take a big step behind our chair. I want to bring in some side lunges. It's a great movement for us to keep practicing. It's a little sliding glide. Now I always say this, but I think it's worth always keeping in mind. We do not want to feel the pain in our knee. If we do, lift your toes. Maybe you need to keep the movement a little bit smaller. Don't go over so far. Feet can go a little bit wider, but that takes more balance. And that takes getting used to having your feet out wider. And you want to make sure you have on grippy socks or shoes so your feet don't slide out. Do a couple more here. Now I'm bringing in another yoga pose. We're going to do Warrior 2 today. It's a great strengthening and stretching move. You're going to bring your left foot in. Maybe the heel goes out a little bit, but your right toes are going to face away from you. There's the bend in my knee. It does not have to be big, but you're using strength. You should still wiggle your toes. Arms are up and away. They might feel heavy until you get used to doing this exercise. We try to relax the shoulders, but we're working like arms can be heavy when you're not used to holding them out and away from your body. Little look. As long as it doesn't bother your neck, you don't get dizzy, you're going to look over your front fingertips. And this is our Warrior 2. Our hips are open towards the back of our chair. All we're going to do now is take this front hand. Palm is going to face the ceiling. And you're going to lean back and stretch your rib cage and your chest. There's a stretch right here. And then release it, bring your arms down. You can straighten your right leg. Now you're going to turn your right foot in and take your left toes out. There's your little bend in the knee, a little or a lot. That is all up to you. Fingertips reach out. Again, let the shoulders relax. Wiggle your front toes. That's a safety precaution. Maybe you look over your front fingers as long as it feels okay for your neck. It challenges your balance. And there you think, I'm strong in my legs. I'm stretching. Right here, you want to think straight from the tailbone up through the top of your head. So sometimes we lean. Can we bring it upright? Turn the front arm, palm faces the ceiling, reach back. There's the stretch. That should feel good. Start bringing the arm down. We're gonna take both our legs go straight. Adjust your feet so the toes face the corners of your room. Hands can come to your hips. Take a little slide down, a little slide up, slide down, slide up, down. And I'm keeping mine smaller today. Sometimes I go deeper. Today's not a day that feels right for me, so I'm keeping mine a little bit smaller. You're gonna do one more, and I'm gonna keep myself a little bit of a bend. I'm not going as deep as I do sometimes, keeping it a little bit smaller. Here comes your arms, then goalpost out to the side. Zip the core, add little twist for the upper back. Gentle, if you want to keep your legs straight, go for it. And there's your little twist and twist. Upper back, relax it, loosen it up. Now you're gonna finish this twist. Bring your hands to your chair. Have your toes face the front, wide or narrow. Push the hips back. Start bringing yourself up. And we're gonna practice our knee. We're gonna hold our knee up. There's gonna be our balance again. Choose whichever leg you wanna start with. It could be kickstand. Maybe you lift it just a little bit, or you can take it up higher and hold your knee up. Straight ahead, chair, no chair. 15 seconds is how long we work on this. There's a hold, hold, hold. Set the foot down. And now we take it to the other side. Find your balance. And then when you're ready, lift a little or a lot. And you know, we always have one side that seems to be easier than the other side. Here's the hold, hold, hold. We're going to keep working on our balance. You can bring your foot down. This time we take our foot behind, switch, take it to the other side. Again, toes could stay down. Feel free to use your chair. There's the lift and the hold. So there's the hold. A little bit longer. And there you go. Set the foot down. We're going to take it to the other side. Shift your weight. Toes down or up. There's the hold. And remember, balance takes core strength. We set the foot down. I want you to march. Add a little march. Use that to loosen everything up. We were stationary. We did our warrior two pose. Add your march, march, march. Can you march bigger? Can you bring your knees up? Here's a little, can you tap your knee to your hands? So that's different than bring my hands down. I'm seeing if I can lift my knee up. If you feel better holding on to the chair when you practice that, do that. There's that knee and tap, knee and tap. Now we're gonna finish this one right here. Let's go back to a step touch. It's gonna be a double step touch to the side, step far enough behind your chair. 2 step touches to one side, 2 to the other. As you know, if you can step cross and bring in the cross, go for it. If your hips are like, no way, if your feet say, skip it, do your double step touch. I'm gonna cross my arms, but you might choose to hold on to your chair. This is a great side to side movement. It still works our balance. The pace you choose to go at is up to you. You might choose to go slower or faster. Finish this one. I want to make sure we get some side leg lifts in. Chair is here if you want it. Feel free to hold on to it. I want you to be able to see my legs. So we're going to lift the leg to the side, but I'm going to add arm out. So if you're right behind your chair, hold on to it if you'd like. It's an arm and a leg, arm and a leg. And the movement doesn't have to be big. I like to mention that over and over. You could keep it smaller. There's your 4, 3, 2. Let's do one more. And then let's switch sides. Take it over to the other side. Or if you're right behind your chair, stay behind the chair. There's that arm and leg if you want it. You don't have to do the arm. You can use it to hold onto the chair. There's that lift. Let's think resist up, but also squeeze together on the way down. Let's work those inner thighs too. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's bring it back into a march right here. Bring it back into your march, march, march. If it works for your feet and it's okay for you, march on your toes, a little work on your toes. We haven't done anything on our toes yet. We want to make sure we have that happening. You're going to march on your heels, pull your toes up, changes it. Now it's more work in the back side of the body. And yes, I'm using my chair. Sometimes when I march on my heels, my balance isn't as good. Let's march on our toes one more time. Lift the heels, march. Let's march on the heels one more time as long as it works for you. And then you can go ahead, march it out flat. Shake it out. Give your legs a nice little shake, shake. We're going to sit down. I am adding more leg work in the chair today. Right here, grab your sip of water. Like I said, we're only going to use one weight today. I am bringing more attention to our lower body today when we're working. If that's not a good move for you, feel free to do one of our other exercises. Our first one we're going to do, I'm just going to have you take the weight. You can hold it on your thighs. It's going to be your chair squat. We're going to just push our feet down into the floor. Take your chair squat, push down, wiggle the toes, and then relax it. Now I'm going to have you set the weight on your right thigh. And we're going to start with a little knee lift. Lift up, tap down. Lift up, tap down. Now the idea is quadricep. Sometimes I do this with the leg straight. If you want more challenge, put your leg out straight. I am going to keep mine bent today. Those are 2 variations, same exercise, more challenging when your leg is straight. I'm choosing this version today. We always have to listen to our body, and sometimes other variations are needed. Now, once you finish that, let's take it to the other side. Set the weight on your left, add your leg lift. And again, if you want more work, put the leg out straight and think lift your toes up towards the ceiling. No matter which version you pick, your upper body stays still. You're lifting with the quadricep. Here's your 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, once you finish this, we're coming back to the first leg. Now, I do want to catch our inner thigh a little bit. We did the side leg lift standing. The only way to really get it is take the foot out in front and let it fall out to the side. If you want to set the weight on it, go for it. I am not going to do it. I find lifting my leg without the weight is enough for me. But all of our bodies are different. It may be you might want to put the weight on your thigh. Go for it. There's your lift and lower. We have 5 more. We're only doing 10 of each exercise. There's your 5, 4. Focus is your inner thigh. You should feel work happening. 2 more times. 1 more. Get the leg up. And if you felt a little burn, 1, that's okay. 2, just rub it out, rub it out, rub it out. Here comes the other side. Like I said, I'm not using the weight. I'm just letting the weight rest on my other leg. Toes have to fall out. That's the only way you're going to get your inner thigh. And then you're thinking, bring the inner thigh up towards this ceiling. Try to keep your upper body still and let the inner thigh do the work. We have 5 more to go here. There's your 5, 4, 3. It's 2. Once you finish it, go ahead, tap or rub it out. Maybe you don't need that, but for me, I like to rub it out, rub it out, rub it out. Now just hold your weight. Take a couple tap back. Tap the toe back. We did this earlier. Loosen up the quadricep. Now we're going to work on the upper body. We're keeping our feet flat on the floor. Right here, ground your feet, knees face forward. Take the weight up, and we're going to take it diagonal across. Bring it up. Take it across. Here's your lift and across. There's your up and across. So just now, 1 is shoulders, 2, lots of core because the weight is away from our body. Now make it smaller or do not use a weight if the only place you feel it is in your low back. This is core. This is shoulders. You have 1 more to go. Bring it up. And then take the weight in your right hand. Let the arm relax by your side. Left hand is behind your head. Little side crunches. Tap the ceiling with your elbow. Bring it up. Tap the ceiling with your elbow and bring it up. Up, lift. There's your tap and lift. Tap and lift. We have 5, 4, 3, 2. Once you finish this, we get the other side. Bring it up. Here it comes. Weight goes up and over, and then it's a diagonal across. Shoulder, core. And again, one side is probably better than the other side. There's your zip. Take it across. Strong core, strong core, strong core. Engage, bring it up. Take it across. There's 5. Remember to breathe. Exhale. There's your 4. There's your 3. 2 to go. Finish strong right here. 1 more time. And then when you finish that, it will be our side crunch on the other side. Get a good grip on your weight. Hand is behind your head. Elbow taps the ceiling. And then you bring it up. There's the tap and the lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Remember, this is core. Stay strong through the center right here. 2 more. There's 1. And there's 2. Go ahead, bring your arm down. Let it relax. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Now I'm going to do a little bit of upper back work. We're going to do our reverse fly. Again, we're only doing one side at a time. Feet are down, arm is by your side, lean forward. And now roll your shoulder blade back, pinch it down, lift out to the side, and bring it down. There's your lift and your lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 3 more on this side. Here's your 3. Here's your 2. and you're 1. Go ahead, bring yourself up and do a hammer curl here. Bring it up, control it down. Bring it up, control it down. Now it's bicep. Up and down, up and down. We'll do 3 more. I'm doing 8 of each of these. There's your 3. It's your 2. And then switch arms. Take the weight on the other side. Add your little lean forward, reverse fly here. Roll your shoulder back and down. There's the lift and the lower. It's your lift and lower. Now this is the rear deltoid. If you don't want to go up so high, don't. Keep it a little bit smaller. You want to bend your elbow more, bend your elbow more. 2 to go. 1. And then once you finish this, here comes the hammer curl. You're going to curl up. So now we're sitting up tall. You bring the weight up, you slow it down. Bring the weight up, slow it down. Lift and lower. 3 more. 3, 2. I want to finish with a little tricep work. You're going to hold the weight in both hands. Bring the weight up. Now today I'm going to have your palms face the ceiling if it works for you. And there's your down and your up. Down. So this is to catch your triceps. That is the back of the upper arms. 3 more here. 3, 2, and then once you finish that, bring your weight down very carefully. You can slide the weight underneath your chair out of the way, wherever that is for you. I'm going to set mine off to the side. Grab a sip of water. We want to stretch everything out. Have your weight in your water bottle out of the way. Start with a hamstring stretch. Here's that lean forward. Again, take it wherever it feels good for you. I often get a really good stretch staying up high, but that doesn't mean that you do. We'll also drop the bottom of the foot down, changes the stretch a little bit. You would bring yourself up and switch sides. Take the leg out, toes up, add your lean forward. You would drop the bottom of the foot down. Bring yourself up. Now we want to stretch out the quadricep. We do that by either taking it off the side of your chair. I'm taking mine off the front of the chair here. Now the knee stays off the floor. And you're going for this really nice stretch down the front of the thigh. When you lift the arm, it increases the stretch. And then we just check to make sure we keep the front foot flat on the floor. Arm can come down, and then we switch to the other side. So again, foot is flat. There's your up tall. Arm goes up if you choose. It does increase the stretch. We bring the arm down. Now to get our hips or glutes in a different direction, you would do a figure 4. That could be ankle high, low. I'm going to take mine up a little bit higher because it works for me. May not work for you. You might also prefer staying up tall. Switching sides, take your figure 4 on the other side. Again, each side is different where you take it. You would bring yourself up. Let's open our feet up really wide. And let's come down to our forearms. Give yourself a stretch here. This is part of the stretching. Drop the right arm, sweep it around. That's to stretch the side. Now you can walk your right foot out, make it a bigger stretch. Let's bring the arm down, slide the leg in. We're back on our forearms. Other side, drop the left arm, sweep it around. Walk the foot out. There's the stretch. Hold it, feel the lengthening. Arm comes down, leg comes in. Here comes that forward. You can reach towards your ankles if you want. You can keep it higher. You know I'm keeping mine higher. There's that stretch wherever it works for you. Very slowly, you would bring yourself up. Walk your feet in. Take the right hand behind your back. Drop the left. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Feel a nice stretch down your neck. Lift the head, relax the right arm. Left arm comes behind. Drop the left ear. Lift the head, take both your hands to your lap. Look over your right shoulder, stretch your neck. Look over your left shoulder. Look to the front, drop your chin to your chest. Lift your chin to the ceiling. Look straight ahead, open your arms up to the side. Give yourself a big hug. Right arm is on the bottom. As you hug, reach for your shoulders. Relax your elbows down. Now take an inhale and lift your elbows. Exhale, relax them down. Lift with an inhale. Lower, exhale. One more time. Lift. Lower. Open your arms. We switch sides. Hug left arm on the bottom. Relax the elbows down. Now you lift your elbows. Inhale. Relax down. Exhale. Lift with an inhale. Lower. Exhale. One more time. Lift. Lower. Arms open up to the side. Take the hands to the back of your chair. Lift your chest. Chin can touch the ceiling. Now you sit up tall. Hug a big ball so you can open between your shoulder blades. Right here, sit up tall. Take your hands all the way up. Release your fingertips. Right hand goes behind. Stretch out your tricep. Fingertips go up. Now you drop the left. Fingertips go up. Take the hands behind your head. Press your head back. Gentle little twist to one side. Gentle little twist to the other side. Face the front. Fingertips touch your shoulders. Elbows go up and around. And now we take this into our inhale. Reach up with an inhale. Blow it out as you exhale. Do that 2 more times. Fill the lungs. Make it feel good. Release it out. Do that 1 more time. Big reach up. Blow it out. And thank you all very, very much.